Okay, friends, so I have harvested some worms, some earthworms. I have a few here. There are many in the soil, but they are very small. The bigger ones are deep down and they are not coming up. And also I wanted to show you, oh, they are falling out, they are going to fall out. They're trying to escape, folks. Look, they're at the edge of the bucket, of the plastic coming out. Yeah, so these tomatoes, they are doing well too. Yeah, so I'm keeping these tomatoes up here. And let me go over to the other box and put these worms in there before I lose them. They are determined to get away. So this is the elevated garden box that I took those Swiss chards out of. There you go, one in. No, you don't want to come out. Yep, there they are. New home. Uh-huh. They're in their new home. New home, guys, new home. Get into the soil and make it rich. I noticed I had these two plants, those two plants in the garden box, but here are some more over here. These are lamb squatters, which are highly nutritious, very nutritious. I am going to put them into the soil soon, but and I won't be putting them very close to my garden beds, because when these things, when they go to seed, oh my lord, they produce thousands of seeds and they will take over, and they don't want that. It's too much work to weed them out. So it's best to prevent getting them in there. So I just saw one somewhere here in this garden box and I'm going to take it out. Here it is. Yeah, taking it out. I don't even have to transplant it to somewhere else because I have seen so many of them growing up around the yard. So I know I'll have adequate amount of them for my green smoothies. This looks like a pepper plant right over there. Doesn't it, folks? It looks like a pepper. I'm going to keep my eye on that one. Here are the rest of the pak choi. See, they're all going to seeds because the time is getting warm. These are like the cold weather type. If anybody in Jamaica who will be coming my way anytime soon, please bring me a pack of, I don't want a lot. I don't have a big place to plant them. Just a few of the Jamaican type of pak choy. We call it pak chow down here, but it's pak choy. Alright? Bring me a few seeds so I can plant it, so I can have them during the warm season. These do well when the time is cold. You know, once the time changes and it start getting warm, then they bolt. See, as you see, they're all, and I know I plucked the top out and it's putting out the seeds right in the leaf below, right there. So I'll have to come back again and deadhead them, cut them off and see what happens. I just hope they will put out new shoot, you know, springings, and I'll be able to harvest some more pak choys. I only got a few cuttings from it, but I'm happy for that. Didn't have to get any. Now, look at the scallions. These scallions, except for three that I'm going to point out to you, except for the three that I'm going to point out to you, these scallions were planted this year. So, this one right here, and this one, along with this, the one right here, they have been here now for 3 years. 3 winters, they have gone through 3 winters, and they keep coming back every time. Now, they are putting out seeds also. See the seed pods right here? You see one right here? It's a seed pod. You see? Yeah, it's good. But, and here's the other one coming up right here. I am not going to allow them to do that. So I pop and drop. Now these are some of the older leaves. Cut them off and they are starting to put out new shoots. See, they are looking healthy. See, new shoots coming up. I have to put this green thing in here to help to keep the squirrels away from my plants. Here under this crate, I have, as you can see, that green leaf thing there. There's a sweet corn, one of the sweet corn, and I planted some okra in there. The squirrels came and dug out most of them. So I have to. I have started some seeds inside, which I will eventually transplant to this bed. This is my parsley, and my struggling basil. The names got washed off, unfortunately. This is my thyme, this English thyme, and that's another parsley. I will have to rewrite the names. I might have to do it, something more that is more permanent than the plastic, because now I realize that when the rain falls, the names get washed off the plastic. So I'll definitely do that over. And down here are this is peppermint. This is peppermint, and this peppermint is here now 2 years, 2 seasons. That's spearmint. It's here for 3 years. And over here in these, under these things, which I have to cover them like this, folks, to keep this, because the squirrels are going in there and digging out the stuff that I planted in there, which are strawberry suckers that I bought. They came in dry in a bag, a plastic bag, and I transplanted them. I haven't seen any sign of life, as if they are coming to come. So the other day I went to Home Depot and I saw this plant, and so I bought it, put it in this bucket, and it's looking okay. I will have to find a way to. I'll definitely have to find a way to protect it from the squirrels, because as soon as it starts bearing, I know they are going to go after the fruits. They did the same thing last year, and I tried several things. I made that strawberry tower, and that didn't deter them. They still find a way to get into that and wreak havoc. Now here is the other bed that I was telling you about. This one, if you can see, I recently worked on it, and unfortunately, some of these slots are too wide, so I will have to find a way to close it up a little bit because the squirrels are going in there. You can see where they dig, and they were, other places, but this one is it. They did it this morning, so that is why you're not seeing a lot of activities in here. This here is spearmint, and this has been coming back for years now, a few years, maybe 2 or 3. These are new. I put these in last year. These are chives. They are like wild onion, wild. They are very good chives. You can get it in products in the supermarket, like in some cream cheese, some cream cheese spread with chives and other herbs. So look over there. See that squirrel? That's one right there. See? I tell you, the squirrels are here. They're driving me crazy, folks. Trust me. And over in that bed right there, where it look like a dump. It's not really a dump, but I must be honest about that bed over there. I got so discouraged by what the squirrels did to me over in that bed that I wasn't planning on planting anything this year. But I watched a video on YouTube. It's called Farming on the Rocks with Marie. Farming on the Rocks. And when I listened to her testimony about how many times she thought of giving up on her gardening because of what pests and disease were doing to her crops, but she persists. It it inspired me to keep trying. So that bed, I don't know if I will be able to finish it, because I intend to open it out a little wider to bring it up to where you see that gray plastic thing there. Bring that side up and taking that space over there, because that space over there is sitting there idle and get overrun with weeds each year, and I have to be going over there and weeding it. So I might as well enclose it and use it up. Yeah, so that's the plan for that, and that's what these lumber will be used for. This one right here, I am making doors for it so we can open them. At that point in time, I intend to take the black stuff off and use the this kind of mesh, this 1/4 inch galvanized thing on the door. This is like 1/2 inch, this is the 1/4 inch, and cover the door, because these, I don't know how long they're gonna last, and we'll see, folks. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna stress myself about it right now. Just want to get these beds. I want to get this one. I want to get this one enclosed a little bit more. And over here I have having a piece, this green thing here. I can use it to cover this bed. So that's my plan for now, to get it closed up and covered over to protect it from the squirrels. If not, this year again, you will see me crying and complaining about this. The squirrels are eating my stuff. I did a lot of that last year, you know. So just bear with me. I hope you don't have squirrels in your area, and if you do, you can share what you do to keep them out of your garden with me. I'd highly appreciate it, and I'm sure it will help somebody else who watch the channel and who are having the same kind of problems. So let us communicate by commenting, sharing the videos, liking, subscribing, all those nice things, you know. A thumbs up here and there. Thank you, folks. And remember, as always, your health is your first wealth. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. Right? And one of the best ways to do that is to monitor what you eat and drink. And that is why I plant a lot of vegetable, folks, a lot of greens. So take care of yourself, as I said, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao, I'm out.